Just revising the same. Temporary variation of clock period. We just saw that clock period varies, and we can also define it as time varying deviation of a single clock period. We saw that this was my clock, right? Ideally, variation, this is a time when it has to come, but it can come here also before, and it can get over after, or it can also happen this way, that it starts from here and it comes before also. All the variations are possible. So it says time varying deviations of a single clock period. Relative, it's a relative phenomena, right? Because we are comparing with an ideal reference clock. So relative to an ideal reference clock, time varying deviation of a single clock period relative to an ideal reference clock is nothing but clock jitter. Now some of the sources of clock jitter. Clock generator circuit, we just discussed that. It's nothing but a PLL which has a voltage control oscillator, which is an analog circuit. And we know that analog circuits are highly sensitive to noise, and it also is sensitive to power supply variations. So this this analog circuit is sensitive to noise and power supply variations, which will lead to the clock not being produced at the time which we are looking it to be produced. Then the other reason could be some manufacturing device variations. We can go into the details, but it's beyond the scope. So let's assume manufacturing device variations. We also saw interconnect variations. PLL present on real-time chip will have wires which lead to interconnect delays that might also lead to clock not being produced at the right time. Environmental variations, being an analog circuit, variations in temperature, supply, etc. will also lead to the variations in the output which it produces. And capacitive coupling. This we are going to see shortly in a clip on crosstalk, where you will understand when two interconnects or two wires are brought very close to each other. Because of the mutual or the coupling capacitance, there are variations in both the interconnects. We'll see this in details. But these are some of the sources of clock jitter. In the next clip, we'll see clock skew. And in further clips, we'll also be seeing how to eliminate clock skew and clock jitter. Hope you have followed this and you have enjoyed it too. Stay tuned for further clips, and thank you very much.